Anti-tag, all right?
All right, what's going on, everybody? It's the Arty 84 show, live here on the 11th of
It's 7-11.
7/11 of July.
Yeah, that's what 7 is. You right over there?
Yeah, I'm just struggling.
Of July.
To the right of me, I have the left of me, I should say, Adam the Mallet.
Yep.
Which day? 18? My grandfather's been dead 4 years today, so he's
What's 18?
the year. My grandfather died 4 years ago today.
Oh.
So he doesn't have to watch this terrible show.
Or is he from the heavens?
He wouldn't understand it anyway, so it would go over his head. He was like one of those guys you tell like a dirty joke to and he wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it and you just pretend he didn't get it?
Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say.
Maybe that was more the case.
Yeah, those people, too.
Yeah, there we go. I had a restrictor and he'd be like, yeah. He's like, why do you say things like that? I go, because they're funny. They're shock humor, you know? Howard Stern has that somewhere, you know? He just happens to have a job. Sorry for all the noise of the microphone. I'm just trying to get myself comfortable
Get your
here.
bearings.
Yes, it's a beautiful day out.
It is.
We have starring little Nola Breezy, who's become the new ham of the show.
Yeah.
Who likes to sit at the couch and hang there, and then Tommy wants to
Oh, my God. It just doesn't stop.
face humper.
Every week. Every week. Tommy just tries to get it in her mouth.
I think people tune in. It's like it's like National Geographic.
Softcore animal porn.
Yeah.
Is what it is. It's becoming this channel. Yeah.
National Geographic.
Jesus.
Come on, guys. Can you control yourself?
I'm like snorting.
Oh, yeah. They're getting all hot and heavy.
They're getting their snot all over me.
I want to hook up a microphone to Nola. Have like the Nola mic.
Oh, boy.
So you can hear her. Oh, yeah. Listen to those noises she's making.
Place is like pandemonium over here. Dogs are going crazy. Suze has some mysterious illness.
Yes, we're not sure what Suze has.
She got it from Eduardo, probably, in her bachelorette party.
Could be Aguado or his brother Pablo.
Pablo.
Pablo, the pizza delivery guy. There's a picture of me naked in the kitchen.
That's very how buff you are.
Do you know what that's going to turn into?
What?
Every time someone comes over, their head's going to be on there. So I think what would be an awesome thing to do is like say we're having a party, right? And we're having people over, and like Dr. Todd's coming over. I'd put Dr. Todd's face on there.
Okay, is this your way of trying to ease people into like an orgy? Like you're trying to get them in the mood and see where they are?
Oh, like that sling box commercial. We're gonna sling. Do you want to sling? And they thought they were saying swing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, you're just testing the water. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, how would you feel if you came over to a couple's house and it was a naked picture of you sitting in the living room?
Okay, do I know this couple?
Yeah,
or are they like I've like known them a few times, hung out?
Say you hung out a few times, but you didn't really know them.
Yeah, I think I'd probably leave.
You wouldn't stick around?
Maybe I'd push to see where this is going to go. And then
Tommy almost had her.
Oh.
Tommy almost had her in the vagina. That's the closest he's ever got.
He's learning.
And she almost let him.
He's trying to eat that ass.
There's a story you once told me, which I don't know if we have permission to talk about it, but it was the greatest story I ever heard in my life.
Me?
Yes. And it involves something similar to that situation.
A photo?
No, a situation, an incident.
I don't
Babysitters, maybe?
know. Babysitters?
You were young?
No. I never had a babysitter incident. I'm serious. I've never had a babysitter incident. I think...
Maybe a girl you were with was...
No.
There wasn't like...
I'm not even saying that because I really don't know. No.
There wasn't like a situation where like a couple...
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, yeah, a couple. There you go.
Yeah.
Babysitter, no, a couple, yeah. No, okay, so...
I thought they were a babysitter. I thought she babysat for them.
Yes, she babysat their child. Yeah, my
Yes.
girlfriend at the time. Oh, yeah.
I love that story.
Yeah, my girlfriend at the... Jesus, these dogs. No, yeah, my girlfriend at the time was in high school. Was in high school, and she used to watch this kid who was like autistic. And for this family, she was part of some organization or whatever.
Yeah.
And one day, as a thank you, they wanted to take her, and I knew the family too because I would stop. She didn't have a car, so I would pick her up there sometimes at the house.
Okay.
So I would stop in too. I knew the family well. And then one day, they were like, oh, we want to thank you. They wanted to thank her for taking care of their kids, so they decided to take me and my girlfriend, out to dinner. And It turns out they got a hotel at the Red Roof Inn next door.
That's right. It was the Red Roof
next
Inn.
door to the restaurant that we were eating at, right? And obviously, I think they expected that we were going to stay there too because there were 2 beds.
Yes.
Meanwhile, by the way, I'm like 16.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
you were young, right?
I
You were
wasn't
like a
even 16
child.
yet. I was like 15, right?
Yeah.
And there's 2 beds, and I'm like, this is kind of weird. And the wife was like, "Hey, Adam, come here. I want to see your dick and compare it to my husband's."
That is
Right?
the best story ever.
And I was like, and I like joked about it, and then I'm like, we gotta go. This is fucking
Were
weird.
they hot? Were they a hot couple?
No,
No.
no, not at all.
That would have took
No,
me out of it.
he
then.
was like this pale, pasty, like ginger, who was
Yeah.
really tall and lanky, and she was like this kind of overweight, like house mom, like pretty overweight with like long black hair.
You couldn't find any feature to even get yourself into it.
I wasn't drinking yet. Maybe
See,
if
I've
I had
been-
some booze in me.
I've been told by many fellow males that no matter the situation, a guy could always find at least one thing
You would think.
about a girl who's willing to have sex with them.
Yeah, maybe.
To try to get them to, and,
over the hump.
and then you obsessed over that, right?
Yeah.
Like say they have a nice ass, or nice boobs, or a cute face, or maybe they're a paraplegic and they had a nice wheelchair.
Yeah.
Something about it, like there's something about it that can get them over there. And guys can do that. I don't know if girls can do that.
But my thinking was like, okay, so does that mean he's gonna try to have sex with my girlfriend? Like, what's happening here? It was really bizarre.
I think that's what the question was. I think
He wasn't that type though.
Well, I
he
think-
was
maybe
letting
he just
her do
wanted
what
to
she
watch.
wants. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It was
Maybe.
weird. It was really weird. So we got out of there.
Did
and,
you have a babysit for him again?
Yeah.
Oh, that was awkward.
We went away with them actually to
What? You went away with this
Went to-
crazy?
I think this was went to Loon Mountain.
Like how long after?
I think this was after. It might have been before.
I hope it was after.
Just
I
kinda
mean, I hope it was
brushed it
before.
off.
You brushed something that off. That's
I know it sounds weird. Now I don't know how I did either.
Alex Wallace is loving this story. by the way.
I tell people that story, and it's like I look at it kind of funny now, and people are like, "Did you call the police?"
No, I wouldn't
And-
call the police.
I wouldn't call the police.
No, it's
I
kinda
didn't
hot.
call the police.
I don't know. As a horny 16-year-old boy who doesn't have a very much. Were you sexually active at the time?
Oh yeah, I had a girlfriend. She was there.
That doesn't mean you have a girlfriend. A lot of people
Oh,
are
yeah.
16 years
Oh,
old.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was
So,
that, yeah.
so you were illegally having sex.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, my girlfriend's a year younger than me.
So apparently, I guess they weren't breaking any laws because in Massachusetts, technically, it's 16.
No, but I think if it's 16, as long as that person is no older than I think 20 or 18, somewhere they can't be
There's a
that
fine
age.
line.
They can't be that age.
I guess not. You just can't show them porn. We have a special guest here live in studio. Just coming home from his adventure from Philadelphia, New York City, and Atlantic City. Doubleback is back in town with his backpack. The puppies haven't seen Doubleback in about 5 days.
Jesus.
I haven't seen Doubleback in about 5 days. The Double's back in town. It's like a zoo in here today. I
It
don't
is.
know.
It's very loud. I wonder how is it in your headphones.
It's wonderful. I love it. I'm loving every minute of
No
it.
wonder you're crazy.
You
You
know.
headphones, you're everything bouncing around.
Everything's bouncing around. You like that? Doubleback just seen the naked picture of me in that. Hey, listen. Every week, that's a different picture being changed up there, so watch out. Different person. Nice beard, by the way. What happened?
Your beard is it's too well groomed for somebody who's been away for 5 days.
He looks like he's been in the woods.
No, but it's too well groomed. It's like perfectly like
Yeah.
It's like doubled in size since I left.
Yeah, it has.
That makes 2 of us right now.
Very grizzly. It's nice.
Were you living in a tent in the woods?
No.
Did you win any money? That's the question. Nothing, huh?
I got a funny story for later.
Oh, God. I can only imagine. I've seen pictures of, did you guys make it to Philly?
I have a funny story.
Okay. I'm going to say, because I didn't see anything posted in Philly. That's why I'm a little concerned. Yeah.
I took one picture at Max Tavern.
Huh.
And then,
And then what?
then what
You're
happened?
very quiet all of a sudden. What's going on?
Well, we hear this story on the air, or is this going to be a later on story?
I tell them
There you
Yeah.
go. Come over.
There's a mic, if you,
drop my backpack.
yeah, all right. Get yourself comfortable. You just walked in the door. You know, get yourself, we're here all night.
Have you been? Do you know?
We still got 50 minutes left.
You have any idea? I have no idea.
No fucking clue. I was following him through his track. They were in New York City. I knew they did that, and then I knew they went down to Atlantic City, and I know they were supposed to take a bus from Atlantic City to, to Philly for the day, and then come back. Well, I was following Fatty Maddie's Instagram very aggressively, and I did not see any Philadelphia situations. So I'm very curious.
It's like amnesia.
I want to know what happened.
Yeah.
Comfortable enough to tell the story.
Uh-oh.
It's not a bad story.
When you start off like that, I'm comfortable enough. Yeah.
Makes me wonder.
It's not a bad story.
Let's see.
There's
The mic's there. It's on the floor right there. You just pick it up and turn it on. Pick it up and turn it on. It's my beach house, but it's not really by the beach.
Hello.
There we go.
So it's a pretty quick story.
Yeah.
There's not much to it. So
If you lean forward a little bit, you can see yourself a little bit on
where
the
am I
camera.
looking?
Right there. There you go. See, there you go. Honk 'em.
So first off,
Double back. We haven't heard him in a long time here on the show.
So first off, we did go to New York, Atlantic City, and then we took a bus to Philadelphia. Let me tell you, the bus from Atlantic City to Philadelphia on a Greyhound, the worst experience of my life.
Oh, yeah. Greyhound buses are not that fun.
So,
It's no fun
so
wobble.
what they don't tell you is, out of Atlantic City to Philadelphia, no matter if you prepay or not, it's first come, first serve.
Yes.
Didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah. Buses for the most part are
Makes sense.
Out of
Yeah.
first come,
City.
first serve. Yeah.
So,
There's like certain buses, like Mega Bus, where you could actually reserve a seat,
so they
but
don't
you
tell
pay
that.
extra for that.
So the whole line of people going to Philadelphia is like, all right, guys.
But they shouldn't sell out more tickets than the bus can hold, though.
We got on the bus.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal. It's about, so Tuesday was the hottest day. We're in like
Ever.
these collared shirts and cargo pants. Like
You guys
cargo
go-
shorts.
Guys going to a swingers club afterwards when you got to
I
Philly?
don't know. Maddie's like, we look like undercover cops. So the bus is supposed to take off. at
Why didn't you wear shorts?
We were wearing shorts.
Oh, you had cargo shorts.
Cargo
I thought you were
shorts.
cargo pants. Okay.
So the bus is supposed to leave at 8:30. It left at, I don't know, like 9:15 or something.
This is in the morning?
Really late, yeah.
Okay.
So we're already sweating balls off.
Yeah.
At this point. And our Greyhound back was at 5 or 5:30.
Okay.
Back to.
And what's the
Atlantic City.
trip to Philly? About an hour?
About an hour.
Okay.
So we get there, we get off, we walk around for a little bit. It's probably, how hot was it here on Tuesday?
Oh,
88.
Tuesday.
Tuesday
It
was
was starting to pump up, but it wasn't
Yeah.
really that bad.
It was
yet.
pretty hot.
97 degrees in Philadelphia
All
on
right.
Tuesday. So
Nice.
we are literally in piles of sweat by 11 o'clock in the morning.
Nice. Get those toxins out.
Yes.
You've probably been drinking.
probably, right?
Yeah, enough. We went to the Liberty Bell. We stopped at Mac's Tavern.
Did you go in the Liberty Bell or you just look through the window?
We went in, it's free.
It is?
Yeah.
I feel like they tried to charge me last time I was there.
You
So
walk in. You
They
have
probably,
to empty,
it's probably
it's
some
full
homeless
security.
guy.
it's like 10 years ago, though.
It's full security. You have to empty your pockets. Of course, I didn't
makes
get
less
through the
sense.
line the first time like usual.
Yeah, like, do you have a bed like you have it right now?
I did. I had a belt on, though. That
Yeah,
was
I
the
wouldn't let
problem.
you in any line. I wouldn't even let you in Toys R Us.
Well, Toys R Us is
Definitely
not.
not.
it's
Too many
closed.
kids. Yeah.
I think that was a joke. So we do that. We go to Mac's Tavern, which is the bar that
Always
guy
Sunny?
from Always Sunny owns.
Oh, it actually exists?
Yeah.
But it's like
Well, oh, wait a minute. Is it the bar that's on the show?
the inside and the outside. I'm sure they look two different.
The outside is
Where they film
What it
the
looks like,
outside?
yeah.
they do film the outside, but
Okay.
they film the inside in Los Angeles.
Oh, I
Yes,
see.
thought
Okay.
so. That's
So it's
what-
like Cheers. Like you see the
Yeah,
outside of
so-
Cheers, but okay, all right.
So
didn't even know it really
he's
exists.
a co-owner of the bar, Mac.
So it's an actual bar that actually
Oh,
works.
Tom McKinley, I think his name is. Yeah.
Rob
McKinnon.
Oh,
Rob
okay.
Mac.
So
Yeah.
the show, all right, but then he okay. So it's an actual working bar that he owns part of as well.
Correct.
Okay, all right.
And interesting story. The bartender told us was do you remember the World Series episode?
Yes,
in Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the guy in the white tank top that beat up Charlie in the green suit?
Yes.
He owns another bar in Philly, and he's best friends with Mac in real life.
Oh, that was cute.
Yeah, whatever. So we get out of there.
It's a fun Sunny in Philadelphia fact. I'm still on
Every-
season 3.
I love that show.
We were there for about an hour and 40 minutes. Got approached by, I don't know, 50 homeless people at this point.
I had a homeless guy pull my pants down in Philadelphia
Right?
once.
So
I believe it.
Maddie and I look at each other. We're like,
Have we told the story when we did that show a couple weeks ago about Philadelphia?
No.
You interviewed about the Philadelphia Stadium?
Where is my brain today?
Yeah, I don't know.
then.
But you
So
can
Oh,
say-
when I was interviewing you? You mean?
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yes.
So now this is about, I don't know, 12:15 in the morning at this point.
Okay.
100 degrees.
Oh yeah, it's humid and muggy too. I'm sure it's very
Our
uncomfortable.
Greyhound doesn't take off till 5:30 in the afternoon.
So that was your only 2 objectives?
What?
To go pop into a bar real quick for a drink and then go see the Liberty Bell?
No, we were gonna stay there all day
Oh, okay.
and relax and chill.
Yeah.
So now we have 5 hours left.
All right. I'm sure you could find something to do in 5 hours in one of the biggest cities in the Northeast.
Me and Maddie look at each other. It's miserable out. It's 100
Oh, I'm sure it's terrible. Yeah.
It sucks.
I was in Philadelphia once. It was so hot.
1,000 bums.
I just want to stay in my hotel room and drink.
Yeah,
But air conditioner on.
We didn't have
I've
a
been
hotel
through part
room.
of it, but I've never.
So Maddie and I look at each other, and Maddie goes, "I'm done with this place."
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right, so what the hell are we gonna do? Our bus doesn't take off for another 5 hours."
Yeah.
So we go back to the bus station.
Now, where's the bus station in comparison to like downtown? Because you get like Chestnut Street and Walnut Street.
It's near Market Street.
Okay, so it's off of Market Street runs
Market.
downtown. Yeah, okay. So it's not
It's near
bad.
the big indoor market.
Let's go to the Rocky.
Oh, okay.
The
The
sports
Rocky
bar that's under like the bridge.
Did you end up going to the big indoor market?
No.
Did you go to
That
the
was
Rocky
the plan. We
statue?
were supposed to.
Yeah.
Even the
We didn't-
Rocky
hold on.
statue?
And then
Didn't go to the Rocky statue.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we're like,
then do the stairs.
didn't do anything. Hold on. I'm getting to the funny
Sorry,
part. So we're like, all right, let's get on the next Greyhound. Let's buy a ticket.
Okay.
It's
But you already bought a ticket.
exactly.
Okay.
So we buy
Now
another
you're
ticket.
doubling up on bus tickets on the way back to AC.
Wow.
I buy another bus. We buy another bus ticket for the one that's supposed to take off at 2:30
Okay.
in the afternoon. So it's like $10 each.
Sounds like a
Okay.
fucking wild adventure so far.
I know this is riveting.
So
No, it sounds like a pain in the ass. What
It
does
does sound like a pain in the ass.
so we go to the sports bar that's like right near River Street Market.
Okay.
We're there for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Now it's like 12:45. Sweating balls off.
There's no air conditioning in the sports bar?
It's hot as hell in this because the door keeps opening.
Oh,
and closing,
so
right?
yeah.
'Cause It's so hot. So I look on the Greyhound app just to make sure the bus is on its way.
Yeah.
It's scheduled to arrive in Philadelphia. Now, the bus is supposed to leave at 2:30.
Yeah.
Scheduled to arrive in Philadelphia at 3:45. So I'm like,
Motherfucker.
I was like, we want to get the fuck out.
So
of
an
the
hour and
city
a half
quick.
before your real bus is supposed
Exactly.
to take off.
So I go, Maddie, I have an idea. So we go back to the bus station.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I go to the New Jersey Transit line, and I go, when's the next bus out of Philadelphia to Atlantic City?
Yeah.
And she's like, there's one boarding right now. There's seats on it. I go, how much are they? She goes, $18 each. I go, buy me two.
So there was an actual New Jersey has a bus that runs
Yes.
from Philly. Oh, okay, that's a smart.
we
It's almost like the
bought-
commuter rail on
Yeah.
a bus.
Twice as much. The
Yeah.
price.
But you already paid twice as much to go home.
We bought
For
3 tickets to get out of Philadelphia.
Wow. It was really that bad, huh?
Oh God.
Fucking terrible.
I mean, usually I can buckle down anywhere I go and find something
Not
to do.
at 100 degrees.
Yeah, not
It
100.
was just
No,
impossible.
it's miserable.
Like,
Yeah.
If it was 75
Yeah, you
to
find
80
something.
degrees, we could have like walked so much further. Like
Yeah.
you get about 15 feet, you get
Yeah.
asked by 20 bums,
You can't breathe.
and you can't breathe. We're
Yeah.
wearing collared shirts and cargo friggin' shorts.
That wasn't very
Well,
smart on your
smart
part.
at all.
So it ended up.
Did you bring like a
costing
backpack full of like waters or anything, or like
me- Nope. didn't
you were
finish
just
the
raw
river.
dogging it all the way to Philly,
Yeah.
like a bunch of homeless people?
Phone charger.
Blending in.
Phones died on the way back. 'Cause
Oh.
New Jersey Transit doesn't have
Yeah.
chargers.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Greyhounds do. So ended up.
Not that the
costing
ones at
us-
Greyhound work very well, because I'll tell you when we talk about the
Mine-
New York story.
Mine worked. Maddie's did.
Yeah.
So we had to alternate. So, not counting the original price to get back, I paid another $56 just to get out of the city.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
Not
It
to
was
mention
the
how much you
smartest
probably
decision we
lost the casino.
I'm
We
sure.
would have spent that on drinks. And
Probably.
shit
Probably.
anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
It was
you-
just like we ran.
You didn't go to Woody's?
Freaking in.
the gay bar in Philly.
No, we weren't there long enough to experience anything. We had 2 drinks. We saw the Liberty Bell. We almost got attacked by 5 bums.
Yep, a lot of homeless
Almost
there.
got hit by a bird.
Oh, you and Nola, same problems every morning.
And then we like literally ran and got onto a bus. Literally, the door closed and the thing backed out.
There is nothing more miserable than being in a major city when it's hot out like that.
Yeah.
There's like nothing
That's
you can
true.
do.
It's
There's no-
even worse too because
It is
everything's
worse.
so condensed in the
last
air.
time-
Yeah. It's
Last time Maddie and I went to Philadelphia, we had the time of our life.
Yeah.
We went to a Sixers game. We chilled out all night. We went to a few bars.
If you call calling and going to a Sixers game the time of your life, then you've you putting your pile very low, sir.
Well,
It was
ma-
enjoyable.
yeah, exactly. It was tolerable. It was enjoyable. We had a hotel room.
yeah.
We were able to go back like when.
Yeah, hotel rooms are nice because at least you can take a nap during the day if you want
The
to.
only,
Cool
the
down.
only downfall to that one is we got stuck in that bombogenesis on the way home.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
We have no luck when it comes to
Should listen to Jim Cantoni.
How'd you hurt your eye?
This trip. I hurt my eye.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was like 5 hours
this
in,
time?
right?
I got Parmesan cheese in my eye.
I was gonna say you weren't taking a load from
You were
someone
good in New
else.
Orleans. Nothing happened in New Orleans though. Remember?
No, I think I probably got dirt in my eye.
Probably had dirt in his eye. I think you should wear glasses or maybe goggles or
It
something.
usually happens when I have sunglasses on.
Yeah. How is it? Because they get stuck and it keeps going back and forth.
I don't know,
And
it does some weird shit. So that was the Philadelphia portion of the trip. The rest
Jesus.
I kicked a beach ball into a girl's face.
Oh yeah, that happened today or yesterday?
I think it happened last night.
Last night. So where? You, so what? Break us down. So you're on a beach.
No, we were walking through the hotel.
Walking through the hotel, and why was there a beach ball in the? Was that so you're
There's
like
an indoor pool? So they must have been coming from the pool.
Were they like young kids or like our age or
Our
older?
age, a little younger.
Oh, so they're broads looking for a good time.
Well, yeah, I gave her a good time. Her face with a beach ball.
So how does this happen? She's walking, she drops the ball, it rolls towards you, and
No, she like kicked it towards me, and I went to kick it back, and I must have got a little too much juice on it.
she kicked it towards you in a flirtatious way.
That
or?
was fate right there. You should have been like, That's how you start talking. I'm so sorry. I know, total miss. Go to Craigslist
She's
now.
probably flirting with you.
Craigslist now.
She's probably like, "Oh, let me kick this over." And you're
I know.
Like, and here you are, fucking which is
Cristiano Ronaldo in it.
yeah,
I'm writing
well,
his Craigslist thing right now.
who's that fucking? What was that movie?
Like-
The one with fucking the guy. Meet the Parents. When he's in the fucking pool with the volleyball and spikes it in the sister's face and breaks her nose.
I'm going to Craigslist Philly. I'm putting
So
a
you-
misconnection in for him right
So
now.
you boot her in the face, then what happens?
I helped her pick up all her shit.
She was holding stuff?
Yeah. Like
So you
everything-
knocked it down.
This is like sick.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
right now?
man. Dude, that's...
I can't remember. I was so sure.
Did you have any conversation with her whatsoever?
Sorry, how you doing?
And what's Maddie doing? Laughing his ass off next to you?
we just got food.
Was she by herself or was she with
No, it
anyone
was
else?
like a group of people.
Oh, and no one's helping her pick up the shit?
No,
They're just looking at you?
Tunnels.
No, what is she wearing? Like a bathing suit?
I want to say jean shorts and a sweater, but
Thank you for this. I'm putting all this in there. So you were wearing a jean shirt and a sweater.
I can't
And
remember.
You booted her in the face with a beach ball. In what casino were you in?
Harris.
In Harris in Atlantic City. Did you know where she was from?
I don't think I'd hit her in the face. I think she put her hands up to block it.
Yeah.
And it knocked like all her cups and drink down, and she didn't spill the drink though. It
Was
knocked
she
all,
kicking around to all the people, or did you just
I
stop?
don't know. I was looking down, and all of a sudden a beach ball was coming towards me.
Yeah,
I
and so you
kick it.
booted as hard as you can indoors, not even outdoors. I'm thinking you're at the beach, sitting there, and then a
That's
beach
what
ball
I
rolls
thought.
by, and you're
Indoors.
playing. You booted an indoor beach ball. Well, that sounds like assault. What happened in New York? Anything exciting? Did you guys find that little statue that me and Stu took a picture in front of?
No, we walked to Central Park.
I see you guys went to the zoo.
Yeah, that was
The worst zoo ever?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, me and Stu went there a couple of years ago. Yeah. They have like 5 things in there. A lot of
we-
birds.
We saw the bear. We could not find the snow leopard.
Neither could we. And I don't think anyone could. I think it was hidden the entire time.
I don't think there's a snow leopard.
I don't think there is either. I think this tells you there is.
What did we do after that?
You guys go drinking and all? You guys stayed downtown, right?
We stayed in Midtown.
How was the hotel you guys stayed at?
35th Street, I think.
Oh, it was near Madison Square Garden,
Yeah,
right?
it was right near Madison. The hotel was good.
Because you were
It
skeptical
was, what you
about
would, it
hotels.
was what you would expect from a non-$600 a night hotel.
Yeah,
in New York.
small little room hotel. Yeah,
Two beds. It was not bad.
nice.
price.
So you guys didn't have to snuggle with each other. It's always good.
I was pretty drunk that day.
But you guys go drinking? You guys go anywhere that night? Or?
We went to about 6 Irish bars.
All right.
We
Moved
went
your way
to,
around?
Pig and Whiskey's.
Around Times Square?
No, the one near the hotel. That was the first stop.
No, did you go to one near Times Square, though? Me and
The
Stu went
Pig
to
and
one near
Whistle?
Times I forget what it was called.
We went to-
Huh?
Bar.
It was just called bar.
Where?
The one we went to while we were waiting on the bus.
No. It was an Irish pub. That first time we went to New York together.
What hotel did you kick the girl on the beach ball in?
Harris.
Harris.
Adam's finding this woman for you.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
It could be a 90-year-old lady. I have no idea.
I kicked the It started it.
This could be the future Mrs. Monocle here.
Harris.
I literally like
I
that
spell that?
night. What night was it?
H-A-R-R-H-A?
Harrah.
H-A. Yeah, the other
It
way.
was either last night or the night before. I can't remember what night it was. It was
Man.
just all a blur. Maddie laughed. I laughed. We all laughed.
So it's an adventure so far. It's a typical Maddie and Joey adventure.
Yeah, there was a lot of way too early day drinking. So
Yeah, you gotta pace yourself.
Yeah, there was no pacing. We started drinking. We got to New York at noon. Check-ins 3, obviously. We parked the car.
And Harvey had.
Um,
How much did you use? Parking Finder or whatever. Parking Hero.
$35 to park it for 24 hours.
35. How much? 3.5.
3.5.
That's pretty good. How far from the hotel though?
Our hotel was on 35th. The garage was on 38th.
No, it's not
So
bad
it's
at
like
all.
three streets.
3 streets over.
We had to go back and grab our luggage because obviously we parked 3 hours before we can check in. So
They wouldn't hold your luggage for you.
It was just easier because we weren't gonna walk to the hotel right at noon.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So I called the garage and I was like, "Can we just grab the luggage in a couple hours. They're like, yeah, that's fine.
He's like, yeah, you can grab anything you want.
It's very weird.
Spot Ferris Buelling it around.
Spot Hero is very difficult to use not very difficult to use in New York, but because it's all valet.
Yeah.
You have to email them the receipt and wait for them to get the email so they can print it out and get their money. As opposed to like around here, they have the things around the machine.
Yes.
Park, you just scan it.
Susan and I did one in Florida at the beach, actually. So we went on there, and I fucking paid twice for parking because I had my van saved as the default. So I got it and clicked it and saved it, and there's no way going back. I called.
You can change.
I called the company. You can change the thing, but not after you pay. Because in that case,
I added a plate after I paid before.
Yeah, this wouldn't let me add anything.
That's weird.
And I called up, and there's nothing we can do about it because
maybe it's the specific garage or
maybe.
company that doesn't allow.
I was pissed.
Okay, we're good here.
A bunch of bars in New York, Times Square. Maddie almost got knocked out by a pharaoh. That was an
Will Ferrell?
No, like an actual pharaoh.
Oh, like a wild pharaoh?
No, like a guy dressed up like.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't remember seeing wild birds of any speech of that age.
The video he posted did not do it justice. We were walking, and for whatever reason, he was recording something, and this pharaoh was doing like push-ups on a cement brick. Then all of a sudden, just like back elbows towards Maddie.
Jesus.
Like as a joke, like he's a street performer.
Yeah.
He just goes, got him. Like it was quite hilarious.
And Mike enjoy it.
Maddie's heart came out of his chest a little bit.
So he probably had a heart attack.
Imagine if he dabs and he backed up. Like
imagine Maddie had a heart attack in New York City.
That'd be amazing.
Well, I'm sure there's a paramedic around somewhere.
I'm sure there's a lot of hospitals there.
Yeah.
It's a major city in the country.
Some the New York police officers genuinely look like people I do not want to mess with.
Yeah, no, they have
you're right, they don't.
They have an interesting look to them.
They're all like 6'4", 260. Like, is there like a minimum requirement for like?
No,
size?
actually, they're actually dying for people to work there too. They're actually every year they hold we need more people. It's the largest police force in the country.
Yeah.
Do you know what the second largest police force in the country is?
Boston.
No, the MTA. The New York Transit. The New York Transit Police.
Oh, the New York Transit Police.
Yeah.
Though. Oh, okay.
Then it goes Chicago, LA. Chicago, LA.
Nothing else. I don't think like out of the ordinary. Just a lot of drinking.
You guys missed out on your hand job and chicken in Connecticut.
Well, we lost service. Like
I was
service on Route 15 in Connecticut.
Oh, you took the Merritt Parkway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Service on that road.
It's you should try driving that a fucking night. Dares just pop out at you. It's a 2-lane each way highway that runs like parallel to 95, and here's the thing: there's usually no traffic, and you can go about 100 miles per hour.
Oh, we got
but
a ton of traffic.
But if there's a fucking accident or there's some traffic, you're fucked. And if you're driving in at night, fucking animals just pop up there, and I've seen trucks can't go on it, but I've seen cars smashing the deer and shit.
What is it?
It's a parkway.
30 miles between exits?
Something like that.
If there's an accident or something like, you're screwed.
God. Susan, whatever that bacteria, flesh-eating virus you have. Well, then you better go see a doctor.
That's why they have urgent care.
Yeah. You probably go see it first thing in the morning.
She goes to a bachelorette party.
She comes back from her sex fest with Julio down in South Beach, and she comes with this mosquito. It looks like mosquito bites, but
they keep popping up even more.
They keep popping, and she's putting oils on her and ointments and nothing. So chick Benadryl passed out. So we're not sure what she has.
Well, you had your experience, Susan, and you and me.
I have a swollen lymph node in my armpit.
Oh God,
that's good. Jesus,
you got fighting something off.
What am I in there?
I think I'm allergic to the deodorant.
What am I in the deaf unit here?
No, that can happen.
I don't know. I'm staying on this side. But me and Arty took in that we participated in the fan base of the Revolution soccer game, which was the fucking most.
Yeah, well, you
boring.
guys were having a ball when you're assigned cities that you were at.
It was a boring game.
Me and the Mallet decided we were going to go on an adventure. Now, here's the thing. This is what things get confused and lost in translation. Friday night, you did say to me, my buddy so-and-so, which buddy was it? Sean said, hey, this might sound weird, but we should go see the Revolution. I automatically assume that you're bringing him with us.
Well, I told you I was planning on it. Yeah.
Yes.
He's a firefighter. He got called in.
So I shot a text message to some other people like, hey, we're going to the Revs game. Anyone's around? My cousin Ricky was like, sure. So
that's cool.
Then no Sean.
Yeah, he could make it.
So
that's what happens.
You excited you scored at least one person?
I still would have gone. I still would have been fun.
I still would have went. Yeah. It would have been a little more. I
don't
know. Me and Mel would have ended up some. Here's the thing. So we decided we didn't want to drink and drive.
Of course.
So we're like, all right, but the Foxborough commuter rail does not run to the stadium during the game during Revolutionary games. Revs games. Only during past games. Yeah. So we had to take a train to the next city over, which was Sharon. And then take an Uber from the Sharon station to Gillette. And when we pulled into Gillette, how it looked like nothing was going on.
No, it didn't. There was like a few cones, but there was and a couple empty porta potties with no one around it.
No, Route 1 usually is backed up for miles during the past game. There was nothing. Yeah. The parking lot was almost empty. There was no tailgating or designated anything going on. The Uber driver drove us right to the fucking front door of Gillette.
Fucking soccer game.
Still,
yes.
Well, now, okay, hold on. Let me
They're
show
one of the
you
best
something
soccer teams in the league.
This
though.
was the concession stand.
Yes, there was no one there. We waited no minutes for food and drinks.
Probably not expensive either.
$33. Well, the guy goes to us. You guys want seats together or you want scattered? So I knew we weren't going to sit together. So I'm like, just give us a bunch of scattered tickets. So I'm like, all right. So he gets for $33 a piece. We pop in. Good thing we didn't buy them online because they wanted all these fees and taxes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Online.
It was stupid.
So we bought them right at the door. So we walked in, and then there was like these high tops right in the end zone that you could see the entire field. So we just went there and just.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's still good.
You know, we had a few brews.
Did you share anything?
I don't know.
No, it was the most for any sport. It would have been the most boring game. It ended 0-0, and I think there was a combined 4 shots on goal.
Yeah, there was
the fireworks were awesome.
There was one shot on goal when we left the game and 10 minutes left, and we went to Patriots Place to get a drink somewhere. Remember my cousin Ricky's in the elevator in Patriots Place smoking a cigarette?
Yeah, I remember that.
What was the diner you were at?
Diner.
Yeah. Concession stand. What diner?
Oh. I had taken a picture of you and Ricky on the commuter rail, and Joey thought it was a diner.
No, Sue thought it was.
Oh, you thought it was a diner. She's like, "What diner?" That's right. What diner you got?
I didn't see that picture.
I thought it was that.
Yeah, we sent it to our group text.
There wasn't a group. I didn't see a group.
Doesn't it look like an old diner?
What diner you guys at? Yeah, so we did that, and then our cousin Ricky smoking a cigarette in the elevator, which I thought was pretty funny. And then the Uber driver drops. Remember the Uber guy was... Oh, funny story. So was the Uber driver going to the soccer game? The one that was creepy?
Oh, no, that was when we come back from Tia's. That was the guy who was like his music selection.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was the guy.
Oh, that was the guy who was a fucking creep. So I was texting Adam. It was like a group Uber or whatever. And I go, ask him if he likes Huey Lewis in the News because of that movie, American Psycho.
No, this is what happened. No, this is what happened. So I'm sitting there, and the guy's I'm putting in my eclectic mix.
Oh, that's right. He said that word.
So he puts in the CD, and it's this music, and I'm like, this is kind of weird. So me and Arty are texting, and Arty's like, well, don't be worried unless you start hearing some Huey Lewis.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, let's see. I'm like, hey, do you have any Huey Lewis on here? He said, I do, but it's not on this mix. Right? And I'm like, oh, God.
Oh, so here.
Tuck and roll.
It was free Power of Love was going to come on. Next thing you know, we're getting chopped up with a chainsaw.
But then he's like, why did you ask me that? And then I'm like, I don't know. It just seemed like it was going that way. Do you have any Kenny Loggins on here too? What do you got? And he's like, oh, I got some of that too. But then I'm texting him, and you can hear ding, when he gets his text message, and he's like, are you guys texting about my music selection? It was really fucking
obsessed about his music selection. It was very really interesting. It was 2 nights in a row we took Ubers from Tia's because we went to see Uncle Guerrero twice.
It was really creepy. Yeah.
Mr. Man of Personality.
Yes.
That was our weekend.
Yeah.
And Sue and I had gone to New York prior to that.
Oh, wearing flip-flops.
On the 4th. And
stupid.
I did say on the radio show last Monday, do not wear flip-flops when you go to New York City because we're going to be walking about 13 miles. Well, we ended up walking 14.2 miles. And around mile 5, her feet started swelling and kind of looked like I heard those hives in her leg. I thought they were going to fall off of you.
No, just my foot swelled.
Yeah.
It was pretty...
I have ankles.
You have cankle? You get the cankle? Just straight down?
She had one leg. It looked like a tree stump.
And my toes looked like little sausages.
Ugh.
Out of a big sausage.
Put that on a t-shirt.
But you just wanted to suck on those.
Oh, yeah. Suck on those. Yo, blacker than my Uncle Shaq. I don't think so.
Pretty positive.
After you washed them. Yeah, I wouldn't put those anyway. You had New York City juice on those fucking toes.
Ew.
You were a black barefoot bimbo.
I was.
My buddy used to call in Vegas. Every time you see these girls walking with no shoes on, you'd be like, that's a BBB. I go, what's that? He's like, a black barefooted bimbo.
Ugh, feet are so gross.
You don't like feet?
They're gross.
You wouldn't suck on a toe?
Okay, if a girl was really, really, really into it, I would be like, okay, as you just get out of the shower and I'm carrying you to the bed.
No, how about like after she just came back from the gym?
Fuck no.
And she had a hot,
That's
sweaty sock on.
disgusting.
That's the
Feet
best.
Gross.
Get your tongue in there between the crevices.
Get like the lint out.
Yeah, the tea cheese, the toe cheese.
Show PG.
Oh, why?
When has it ever been?
Why, you want some toe cheese?
Nah, I'm good. You gonna put some mustard on it?
Toe cheese.
It's been minor bestiality, like softcore dog porn, for a couple weeks now.
That's true.
Me and Suze went to the 9/11 memorial and then the Freedom Tower.
Yep.
And then we had a $100 brunch at a place called Bubby's.
We wanted to do brunch so bad.
Damn.
We never got around to it.
Was it good brunch?
No.
Oh.
Hamburger was all right.
Yeah.
Her stick of sandwich was all right.
Isn't brunch usually leftovers from the night before? That's what they say.
Yeah, that would be
They just put a funny word on it.
Yeah, it was in the Village. It was in a hipster trendy place. You know, the Bloodies were $12 a piece and the Bears were $9. So, you know, I don't think it was worth the money. And then the bartender was very catty. He was a very catty homosexual fella.
He was
Yes.
ridiculous.
Wasn't a very nice guy.
No.
I don't know how many times I gotta put my empty glass out in front of a bar. Usually you should ask someone if they would like another drink before they get empty.
Yeah.
And then usually if it's empty in front of them, that's a sign. And
Bartenders in New York were not
So-
good at the bars we went to either.
no, terrible.
So what you're describing is
All Irish bars and
Yeah. I come to find out that 80% of bartenders suck, and majority of them work in New York City because it's so fucking big.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a good person to work.
so.
also probably doesn't matter because they're so busy.
Exactly.
So-
It's just
Yeah.
What you're describing, though, it sounds like the bartender at Kowloon. Those guys.
Oh,
they
that
don't,
guy,
They
yeah.
don't. They never ever. You have to like get their
They
attention.
can't wait to fucking get you out of there too.
Yeah.
They hustle.
Well, in New York, they don't feel like they have to be because they just know someone else is gonna.
Yeah,
order,
it's all
you know.
touristy anyways. In Miami, they even suck even more because Miami, they add the tip automatically to each drink.
Oh wow. Well, it makes it easier.
We went to this place, Mango's. In the middle of my drink order, the bartender left and took his shirt off and started dancing.
Oh.
Literally in the middle.
A place called Mango's.
You're marrying her. I went to a place called Mangoes.
When autism speaks.
I can't.
Sometimes we have conversations and my mind explodes. She still got that Latino juice on her mind.
It wasn't even in South Beach.
In South Beach.
What?
She puts the emphasis on beach. I went to South Beach. Yeah. So we all had an intervention.
Yeah, we all did stuff.
We all did stuff. Not together.
I was gonna say that's the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the only one. Well, it seems like the only ones that made it alive were me and you because she has some flesh-eating virus, and Jilly's one eye showed up a fucking dozen.
I know.
that's just my armpit.
Now he's an
God,
armpit issue.
Disgusting.
It's a lymph node.
I've never thought of feeling for my lymph nodes under my armpit.
Yeah.
It's not. This has happened like 3 times.
I can't wear Old Spice deodorant for that reason. It makes me like break out under my armpits, all red and rashy.
Like I think it's. I bought like a $1 fucking speed stick.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Oh, wow.
There's a so. Do you know the kid I know?
That's what it is. 'Cause it just happened like a day after we left.
Do you know the kid I know that hatcheted his boss?
Yeah.
He had a very distinct deodorant he used to wear. And it was like every once in a while I'll get a whiff of it. I don't know what brand it is.
Oh, like it's just passing, like you're walking and you just catch.
Well, because we used to work in the stock room together. And the hot summer days like today, we'd be sweating our ass off. So we used to have like fucking sleeveless shirts on. So he had this deodorant. Every time I smell it, I think of him. And now I think about him hatching his boss up.
like Patrick Bateman.
Basically, I wonder if he's listening to Julio.
Talk about smells.
What happened?
Want to talk about smells?
Sure.
So whenever I go on a road trip, remember I was gonna try to bring a pie on the plane.
Yes, I remember this. Very
Yes,
well.
what was
I
the
was very
reason for the
mad
pie?
you didn't.
So I never did it.
I
But
was mad.
I know you were mad. You wanted some pie.
I was looking forward to this pie.
So whenever I go on a road trip, I always try to bring something out of the ordinary, like a snack of food, like a snack or food, something out of the ordinary.
Why?
Because it's funny. Just
Funny for who?
I know,
You?
right? Well, that's all that matters, really.
So, me and the people around. So
So if you pulled out like one of those pre-cooked chickens.
it'd be hilarious,
It'd
right?
be-
And how often do you actually follow through with this? Do you feel like?
More often than not.
Okay.
So on this road trip, I told Maddie, I was like, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just bringing fruit. I can't, like, every time I go, I end up bringing something ridiculous.
So you brought Maddie.
So
Bringing a fruit.
I had a ton of LaCroix. It was like, we started off very well. and fruit.
Oh, it sounds like a fancy weekend on the Hamptons. I brought a lot of LaCroix.
LaCroix and a fruit basket.
A fruit basket?
No, like a container of fruit.
Sounds like a fruit basket.
We pulled over somewhere in New York, like before the tunnel. Before the Lincoln Tunnel, we pulled over somewhere. I think we went to grab a pack of smokes, whatever the hell it was.
Is this going to New York?
Going to, on our way.
Okay.
So I have this whole huge cooler in the back seat, full of LaCroix, like brimmed to the friggin' top.
You like your soda water.
Maddie packs peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and tuna sandwiches.
Ew.
Right?
So first of all, I'm going to put out there right now, a tuna sandwich,
the
probably
heat?
the worst
I know, right?
sandwich to bring on a trip.
God.
They held for a long. We brought them in the hotel as soon as we checked in.
You guys made sandwiches?
Yeah, so that's Maddie's, and he brought brownies too.
Were they special brownies?
No, regular brownies.
Oh.
Egg salad.
So we had a ton of like ice packs in the cooler. So think about Maddie and I weren't going on a picnic or anything, but
Yeah.
it was sandwiches. It's a good we're not gonna bring friggin' chips and crap. Like we're in the car for a few hours. There's plenty of ice in the cooler. They can hold.
What it's
It'll be
cold
fine.
cuts.
So
Some salami.
he's like, all right, I'm gonna have a sandwich real quick. So I lean into the back seat into the cooler. He deleted the video. I'm kind of pissed off about this. I take out a bag of fucking shrimp.
Like raw cocktail shrimp?
Like cooked cocktail
Okay.
shrimp. Like the frozen.
Like the pink, yeah.
Just start eating shrimp. Maddie's dying laughing. He goes, "You brought a bag of shrimp on a fucking road trip?"
Yeah,
they're like half frozen. Like they're still like
it's a fucking 100 degrees out.
I know. I
He's
picture
eating
that being
shrimp in a
No,
fucking.
they're still frozen.
Oh, I understand that, but I mean, I never ate. I don't think I've never ate shrimp out of a bag like that. Usually it's like a cocktail.
Yeah.
It usually has a little,
I
little
couldn't
dip.
sneak that into the cooler. I was trying to
just
sneak
sitting
it
there
in.
sucking down bottom feeders. Just
So I'm eating fucking shrimp. So he's like, "Yeah, I definitely want some." So I'm throwing the shells back in the bag.
Yeah.
Right, because I'm not gonna like throw them anywhere. He must have put like 2 or 3 of them in one of the LaCroix cans. So we park the car in New York.
Oh,
fine.
no.
Everything's fine.
Oh.
We go and park the car in
gonna
Atlantic
smell
City.
bad.
Oh yeah.
I get rid of the.
no.
We didn't finish the bag of shrimp, but I tossed them. I'm like, all right, I'm done with these. So
Disposable shrimp.
we get back in the car to leave this morning. I open the door and I got punched in the face with fucking shrimp fish smell.
But didn't you have the car in Philadelphia? No, I mean in Atlantic City.
Yeah, we'll park the car Sunday morning in Atlantic City, and the first time we got in it was today.
Did you like dry heave?
Oh, okay.
I opened the door and I'm like, what the fuck? It smelled so bad.
Oh, like probably like a dumpster.
Can you compare it to anything?
Just from the shrimp.
Like a dirty
Like,
vagina.
So say you left shrimp out. The shrimp went bad in the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Like a fish went bad
Just
in
like
the fridge.
times 10.
Seafoods are very
At least, 'cause It
funky.
was hot as hell.
Oh god.
Brownies were good though.
That's good at least.
Oh.
Those held up. The cooler was still frozen. Stuff was still frozen in the cooler, but the shrimp tails were in
my
the LaCroix
God.
can.
Oh,
Why didn't you bring the
wow.
cooler into your room?
Because it wasn't a real cooler.
What was it?
What was it?
You know those gigantic Omaha steak boxes?
Yeah.
Yes, with the insulators.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, so it's
One
the
of
dry ice and stuff that keeps the cooler.
Yeah, we had. I had like 30 cooler packs that I threw in the freezer like last week
Where'd you hell you get those?
at my mom's house.
You got Omaha steaks?
My mother got Omaha steaks before, and we kept.
Oh, I just want to make sure.
It's a
'cause
great Father's Day package.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, that was a great package. It was 85% off.
I thought about buying it
I
for
almost
myself.
bought it for myself,
I know.
too.
It was great.
You got like 9 steaks and
Yeah.
fucking
He's
meatballs
like,
and
"Did I miss
stuff.
out on Omaha
Ribeyes.
steaks?"
I was like, yeah, do you guys eat Omaha steaks when I was not home? What the fuck's going on here?
No, I just used that, threw a whole bunch of freezer packs in it, and literally, like, when we got back in the car 3 days later, other than that smell, which was probably the worst thing I've ever.
That's got to be a terrible smell.
Like we left some beverages in the cooler; they were still cold.
You guys didn't have beers?
Not while we're driving.
Yeah, but you can get them pre-codes when you get to the hotel room. You got to crack them.
Well, we had enough to drink.
I guess so.
That's true.
I probably drank on average 10 beers a day,
Oof.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
and I was like, obviously, I passed out by like 9 o'clock, but that's besides the story. I was up at 4 in the morning.
Well, 10 beers like spread out through the day, or 10 beers like within like an hour, 2
I'd say
hours?
from like noon to 9.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a.
Yeah, it'd be a lot.
But
Because I could drink 10 beers, but if I drink it all day, and just like had a nice wave.
Yeah.
the
Ride
difference
it.
was like I was trying to figure out like how I was able to wake up at like 4:30 in the morning and like be fine.
Mm.
We were in the casino most of the day.
So the pumping.
Why'd you have to wake up at
So-
4:30?
Well, no, I'm saying I woke up at 4:30.
Oh, okay.
And I was fine. Like I ready to go for the day.
So you're in the casino all day, air conditioning, I assumed.
Yeah,
Exactly.
oxygen. Yeah. Extra
Yeah.
pumping it in to
So-
keep you awake.
You know that in compared to like the New Orleans, I was like.
Yeah, it was humid there
Oh,
too. Yeah, New Orleans. You're gonna get the DTs tomorrow a little bit. You're gonna be like this. You're gonna be like shaking because you've been drinking. Oh, not today. Yeah, but it takes a while to kick in sometimes.
No, usually.
No, you get the shakes when you see his bank account, see how much money he lost. Fucking casino.
Yeah. I'll go there.
What was your game of choice? The slots?
A lot of them.
Any table games or anything?
No, every time I go to a casino, I always say I'm going to play some table games, and I get in there, and I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't.
See, I could play a table game if the fucking paying was, if it's not that much money.
I feel intimidated by it. I don't know.
Some of them
Unless it's roulette.
are like $10.
Yeah, I can't play it. I don't have that fucking disposable income.
Yeah.
If I have a $100 budget, 10 games, I'll be done.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You know. Still, on the other hand, it's like it's $100 on monkeys.
I think the biggest hit I had was like 400.
Nice.
And went back in like within hours.
I would have took it and run, especially after your extremely expensive Philadelphia experience.
Yeah, this was all before Philly. It was I don't know. I was like by like 7:30, I was fucking dead. Like we got food at like 7:30, and I think that's the mistake we made both nights. We got food at like 7:30.
You ate too much too early.
I ate, and then I fucking.
Well, I see Maddie have 3 meals in a video. He was eating ice cream. He had buffalo pizza.
Oh god, there's a lot of videos.
Was that all? If you had asked me if I was a stupid person and didn't know, I would think he locked himself in his hotel room and just ate.
I think that's like the only time we really filmed anything.
Was he eating off the sheet?
What, in a hotel room?
Yeah, it looked like he was like the
I
fucking
don't think
pizza.
he ate off the sheet. I think there was a plate there.
Okay, but it looked the grease was going through the plate and probably onto the sheet.
Probably.
And he probably slept in that bed. I don't want to eat anywhere near a hotel bed.
No, me
in
neither.
fact, when I'm in a hotel, I don't want to even eat in my room.
No. Get that bedspread away from me.
Yeah, first thing I take off is the bedspread.
Yep.
I don't eat in the room at all. I don't want food in that room whatsoever. I don't want to have any food anywhere near a bed or anywhere I'm going to sleep. It grosses me out.
Hotel rooms in general gross.
Even being in the hotel room grosses me out. I can't even eat.
Yeah, I'm grossed out, but I mean, what's wrong with just eating the food in there as long as it
Doesn't matter. It's too close to the bed.
It's too close to the bed, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the bathrooms are probably dirtier than the bed, right?
Probably.
Probably.
I've slept in a couple of bathtubs before. I don't even want to sleep in the bed if I could get around it.
You slept on the couch in Florida.
Ugh,
I think
had
the
19
shared couch
layers
might
on.
be even worse. But no, a lot of people don't use those.
True, and it was a
So-
couch and it was a pull-out couch was the other option. I didn't want to fucking pull that shit
No,
out.
fuck that.
God knows what happened in there.
There's probably dead body stuff in there.
Probably. It'd be like fucking Rose Brown's first name?
Brandon Browner?
Brandon Brown, his fucking girlfriend, he had him fucking in a carpet rolled up like a burrito.
He wasn't there, though, was he? Was it him? Did they think it was him that killed? He didn't kill her, did he?
No, it was attempted murder because he had broken into the apartment.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah.
put her in a carpet.
Monday night.
Yeah.
So
And then you got Shady McCoy. I'll show you the picture because I took a. That's what happened to her.
Oh God, that almost looks fake.
I know it does, doesn't it? No, that's her.
Is she in a hospital?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If I was a professional football player, right? There were 100 fucking vaginas out there you could have sex with at any given time. Why are you getting all fucking worked up over one? You know?
Yeah. And even if she has your shit, like you could afford to.
Well,
replace
that's your first mistake right there. You don't want to. That's where they go wrong. They start flashing money and shit, and they start looking like they're all cool and everything.
Yeah.
And then they, fucking get into a situation, and yeah, it's like fucking. What are you gonna do after that? You can't kick them out or anything, you know?
Well, you could. Well, she didn't really live there.
I guess not. He went there.
Well,
I
his
guess that's
associate did.
His associate.
Just.
What are we gonna do? These people having a full blown conversation.
Apparently,
here.
yeah. That's all I'm hearing right now.
Should we just give you guys the mics? They know it's the Susie and Joey show.
It's the Susie and Joey show.
Susie and Joey and Susie.
Susie looks like she really believes she's gonna die.
About my trip.
Oh, and so everyone picking up on the podcast. If you guys like, after the show, you guys can have a post show where you guys can talk about your trip. Or maybe on Tuesday nights you can have the Susie podcast. We can invite people over and talk about yourself for an hour. Can you imagine that one?
Oh God.
I would like to have her host the podcast just to see what kind of material would come out.
I think Susie could find some entertaining stuff to talk about.
Next week, then it's on.
By yourself, though. You're responsible. You're responsible for getting guests and a co-host.
Or she can ask us questions. She can just run everything, and what you and me just sit here and
that
she
will
talks to us.
last, if we're lucky, 10 minutes.
Let's do it. Let's give it. I think she could do it. I think she'd 10 minutes.
Because she'll run out of stuff in 10 minutes. She'll freeze up. She'll run out of stuff, and she'll just be like,
But how was your week, guys?
"So,
what was new? What's new?
oh,
Okay,
I'm up for it next week.
Let's do it.
Next week, we're gonna give you the helm. You're gonna run the show and see how far you can go."
Okay.
I think she could get 10 minutes definitely.
If I take up the whole show, you're fine with that, right?
That's fine. It's not gonna happen.
That I agree with. I think she's gonna do more than 10 minutes. I think.
You know, people who are on 9/11 on airplanes had a better chance to survive, and then she does the.
No, but there are times you do run out of things to say. Like there are times, like we all do. Like we all run out of things to say sometimes. Like there are times I'm like,
I'm up with a full hour of shit to talk to you boys.
I might have my game next week though ready. So
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'll give
it's gonna
you
be
5
good.
minutes.
Oh,
It's good.
if she
It's a good game.
If she can keep the show going for an hour, if she can keep it going for more than 15 minutes, I'll be fascinated.
She can give up for an hour. Then I guess the next week you're sitting behind that computer screen the whole rest of the time, just hanging out.
Yeah, that was fucking. Here you go. It's your show now. Take care. I'll be like Fez. I'm running Fez. I'll just produce it.
All of a sudden, there's like 150 more downloads.
Exactly. She's a chick.
I'll come up with some good shit to talk about.
See, for the first week though, all right, I'll give you the first week. For the second week, it'll be like a slow die. Says the chicken who was afraid to go on the cyclone in Coney Island.
It's like Roseanne's ratings for the first week. Just high, out of curiosity.
Oh. I finally did the cyclone on Coney Island, 90-year-old roller coaster.
Oh,
Coney Island?
Coney. It sounds like a
Who
third
said
world country.
Coney?
You kind of, yeah.
Saucony?
What, a third world country?
No,
Sounds
Saucony's the disease you have in your leg.
I'm gonna name it. Yeah.
Oh, and you're picking at it.
Don't-
What's
don't
wrong
pick
with
at
you?
it.
Stop it! She
But
picks
something-
at it to a pot till it bleeds, then she throws apple cider vinegar on it. Like you're a
Well, the apple
torturous.
cider vinegar should help, but I
No, when you
wouldn't
pick
at
a
it.
wound,
Yeah, don't pick it.
The skin around it was.
you look like you just ran through a Vietnam jungle. Turned to Vietnam War. You look like one of those little Asian, like the Asian girl that was on fire in that picture. The one that
Oh,
clothes
the
were burnt
classic
off?
photo.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh, that one on the inside. Yeah, that one looks bad.
That's rough. Oh my god.
Oh my God,
It's
that
like a
one looks real-
gunshot wound.
This one's the same.
What the fuck? Looks like your legs got stuck in a logging machine.
This is getting worse. Like as like the show's
I
progressed.
know. And then the dogs are looking at it. That's not helping.
No, it's not gonna help.
sure
Everyone's
the-
gonna be.
Licking the vinegar off.
Yeah.
Dogs have cleaner mouths than.
That's an urban legend. That's not true at all. They eat their own
I've seen
shit.
Tommy
They do
lick
not.
Nola's ass about an hour ago. There's
do
no
not
way
have
in
that.
hell he
They
has a
don't.
cleaner tongue than I do.
Now they have more enzymes that can break things down better
True.
than humans, but their mouths are not cleaner. That's an urban legend.
I can't tell you any asses that I licked.
Ugh.
That I'm willing to admit.
They get worms. They get like shit. Ugh.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
No.
So next week we got the Susie show. You're gonna start the show, bring the show home. You're gonna do everything I do.
Well, you're gonna. Yeah, because next week, yeah, she'll sit there. You can actually sit here where you want to,
No,
and I'll sit right there with the mic.
I might not even show up tomorrow. I'll just sit behind the desk over there. Let you guys just go. For it.
Susie.
I'll use the mic over there. I'll be
Susie
like,
and Adam show.
I'll be like the producers in the Howard Stern show. They just mic in. You don't ever see him. You
Oh,
just
that's
hear
right.
him.
Yeah, like Baba Booey.
Yeah, I'll be like Baba Booey. I'll be Baba Booey next week.
Yeah.
Imagine she figures out how I can
I'm
call us
still,
the show.
I'm still Jackie. I'm still Jackie.
Jackie the Choke Man.
Yeah.
Joey's Robin. Oh.
She's gonna put some sound cues like wah wah wah.
Imagine she comes next week with a soundboard and she figures out how to get calls in the show.
Well, you know, she is motivated out of spite. She seems
Yeah.
like the type that is. Yeah, exactly. So
She's
that's
motivated now.
Why, yeah, she's
She's
already got a memo pad going of shit that's gonna be talked about.
We have we have a week going. She's motivated right now. By Sunday, she'll forget about it.
But see, now you just said that, so now she's gonna make sure that she.
And then by Wednesday afternoon, I'll be like, so you take it over the show tonight? She's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I can tell you the story right here. I have absolutely no hope that you can actually, are you even going to do it or be able to do it for more than 15 minutes? All right. I guess the challenge is accepted.
I guess it is.
I'd love to see this go down. I can't wait. I'm actually salivating a little bit.
I am too. I'm actually kind of excited. A little movement.
I want to know how she's going to keep it together.
If she's alive.
If she's going to have
the virus.
formatting and like breaks and stuff, or
If the virus doesn't claim her first.
that's true. She might be gone next week. We're going to have to prop her up like Weekend of Bernie.
Oh God! Speaking of that, have you ever seen? They kind of talked about a little bit of TNR this morning about creepy funerals and wakes.
Yes, the Celtics fan kid.
Yes.
Who they propped him up wearing his Celtics jersey and his Jordans and gave him a bag of Doritos.
Well, yeah.
With his sunglasses
Playing
on.
like yes.
The guy at my work popped it up yesterday, and he goes, "This is fucked up." And I walk over. I'm like, what the fuck's that? He's like, dude, it's a dead guy. I go, what? He's like, yeah, he was a diehard Celtics fan. So they propped him up wearing a Celtics jersey and a bag of Doritos and a chair, and people just walked by him like he was a wax figure in a museum.
Believe it or not, there's like a lot of people who do things like that. It's not uncommon. Like there are I was looking at photos of creepy, weird wake photos.
Yeah. I've heard of this before. Yes, I did hear of this before.
Yeah, and
Opie and Anthony talked about it a couple of years ago. But here's the thing: why didn't he have a 40 next to him?
He wasn't old enough.
Maybe 40 and a pack of condoms. Yeah, no, man, they don't use condoms.
So
who am I thinking?
you should see some of these. Oh my!
Would you ever, if you were like had an animal, say like Tommy was your dog, and you had him for like 12 years before you died, would you ever stuff him?
No.
You wouldn't stuff your dog?
No, it's fucking creepy.
Why? You'll be there every morning.
This guy's
Santa. Yeah, just Google. How would you Google?
I'd weird wakes and funerals. That's what I did. Yeah.
So I request that when I die, right? Okay, yeah, the guy driving the car. I want you to prop me up and bring me to Fenway Park. I want you to buy me a seat and sit me there and allow me to watch a 3-hour game dead.
Is that even legal?
Guy in his boat.
Guy's on a canoe dead. Why couldn't you bring a dead body to Fenway Park?
That sounds very...
It's very morbid.
And it's on a hot day.
Oh, God. This fucking be like Joey Shrimp in his car.
Yeah, that's probably not going to be good.
Like the dead guy and then...
Carrying around my dead husband.
You already are, figuratively speaking, Suze. That's good.
They're going to commit me into a psych ward.
But you buy the whole section on the group sale, and people just sit there and watch the game with me there in the middle.
Fucking blessing, right?
People are fucked the
They
fuck
really
up.
are. It is a little funny, but I'd freak the fuck out.
On the
of
anniversary of my grandfather's death, we should have propped him up. He had this chair he used to sit in all the time, and he used to drink Bud Light or Miller Lite. We should have just propped him up in his seat, and he could have sat there with his glasses on.
I could look at these all day. Oh, yeah.
What do you do? Like, what do you
That
do?
was motorcycle. Oh, my God.
We do that to my father. We'll prop him up on his motorcycle.
Oh, my God. Some of these are really fucking weird, man. I'm telling you.
You gotta have a sick sense of fucking humor to do something like that.
You really do. Ugh.
Like, how do you... But would you... If you went to, like, a wake, right? And you seen someone like that, would you even be upset?
No, I guess
feel like
not.
laying out in the box is half, like, the sadness to it. But if you, like, were, like, propped up doing something...
Yeah.
I mean, you would have to do something really cool. You couldn't be, like, just sitting at a computer desk. That would be fucking lame.
Yeah. What about just a gang member posturing?
Have you ever gone to a funeral and the dead person wakes up?
No.
No, they drain your blood and embalm you. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, they're not really dead.
It's
Why?
impossible to happen.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's been stories of people in the box and they wake up.
Then it's a prank.
Yeah, no, dude, that's something I would do.
Yeah, that's a prank.
How could I fucking pull that off?
I don't know. You'd have to mislead a lot of fucking people.
I would have to pay off some people, too.
Yeah, they have to pay off some people, too. But no, you can't really wake up because they drain your blood out and they embalm you.
Oh, that would be... Oh, the fucking look on everyone's face would be fucking priceless. What would you do?
I don't know, man.
I think it would be funny for everyone who's not there.
Yeah.
That's like a prank that if everyone in the world's seen,
Yeah.
they'd laugh their balls off except for the people that would be there.
No, that would be, yes. From the outside looking in, that would be fucking hilarious.
I'd be pissed off if at my funeral Stuart has a new boyfriend. I'd be like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, hey! I'd be banging on the side. I'm not even dead yet.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Julio? From South Beach?
Who was there?
I wasn't at South Beach.
No.
How's Nola doing? Cleaning her teeth? Would you get some chicken back there?
No, she's chewing on her toes.
No. All right. Well, that was an interesting show. Next week, it's going to be the Susie Show. Episode 64 is the Susie Show.
We do something special once we get to 69.
Oh, 69.
69.
We might have a 69 live on the show.
Dude, some of these are fucking weird.
Tommy and Noah have a 69 on the show all the time. Episode 69 will be sometime in August. This is 63, yeah, so it'll be August something. We are live next Wednesday. I think we'll be on Wednesdays for the foreseeable future. I don't see a Wednesday that we may not be. The Wednesday before I go to the Hall of Fame game in Canton with Doubleback's brother. We might have to do that on Monday night because I have to go to Hartford Wednesday night. But I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. But for viewers' sake, you know how I can get this. This is how you get this show. I'm going to tell you how you do this right now. I'm going to take a little time here to let you know that if you subscribe, so there's this website out there that monitors the people who have YouTube pages, right? I forget the name of it, but me and Susie rank on it. We are ranked 17 million on YouTube for fan pages for our Wicked Explorers. Yes, 17th million in the world, which isn't bad because like the Daily Woo.
But how many YouTube users are there? There's probably a huge gap at some point. Like it levels off at some point, and then the gap is like massive.
The Daily Woo is only ranked like 52,000. So there's that many people, you know. But that's how many people there are. You know what I mean? If he's only 52,000, who's number one? Yeah. And basically, it ranks by your views and by your likes and your comments and stuff.
At all. It goes by mostly.
It goes by subscription too, but it's an algorithm. Yeah. But yes, I googled the Wicked Explorers today, and I was happy to find that Sue and I have made the ranks.
How do you access this website you were talking about?
If you type in something like in the search engine, like how much does the Daily Woo make a year? Oh, yeah. I don't want to see Julio's balls, though.
I wasn't with nobody.
We're only joking.
I wasn't with nobody.
It's against the defenses. Defensible. Right. Yeah, and what's the websites that pop up after you type that in?
After I type how much does the Daily Woo?
Say, how much does the Adam the Woo make or something like that?
Yeah.
And then it's called like Wave something, Wave Media.
The thing is this, though, there's so many subscribers that how do you know it's your... Like, because it's like, if I had to change mine because I think mine is so common, Couch Potato. If I put Couch Potato in there, there's going to be a million pop-ups, Couch Potato. There's really no unique name.
What happened with Sean Thornton?
Oh, yeah. Oh, YouTube Stats channel statistics.
Oh, he's playing the
Social
Bruins.
Blade?
Social Blade, yes. So if you go to socialblade.com and you type in... If you type in the Wicked Explorers or you type in your site or whatever like that.
Yeah, mine's going to be like 9 million. I've only been there for like a month or two. Mine's only been there 2 months, so I don't expect to see anything. I'm even going to look mine up.
Sean Thornton's one of the guys who was in that picture in the fucking wall from fucking 2011.
But he shouldn't be disturbing us. He knows we have a show.
He does. He's being rude right now.
He's being very rude.
But we are ranked. Me and Suze are ranked in the 17th millionth category for our YouTube page. Yeah, you know. I don't know. There's a billion people in the world.
The Daily was right, 52,000.
Daily channel.
That's my daily channel. Who's going to be... Someone's going to be meeting us in Savannah.
Yeah, mine hasn't been there long enough to be ranked.
Yeah, you have to be there at least 6 months, I think.
Yeah.
Because we'll be a year... We celebrating a year on our channel on July 25th.
Estimated earnings, 58 cents.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though there isn't any.
All right, everyone. So if you like the podcast, what happened? What do you do?
He found 2 penises.
Oh yes, I forgot we had penis straws. We planted them around the. How many did we plant?
Oh, no.
I forget. Susie thought it was funny to put penis straws all around Joe's room.
Which ones did you find?
One on the bed and the one on the bureau.
Well, this is a cool little find.
Yes,
it's cool. It's neat.
All right, we're losing track here. All right, so if you like the show, subscribe to it on YouTube and on Podbean or iTunes. Just hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Just say I like cheese. We just need comments. Comments help the algorithm make us, get popular and stuff like that. So do that. Tune on next week. We'll be listening to the Susie Show. Well, she'll be running the entire show by herself. Let's see how many times she doesn't speak into the microphone next week. I'm sure it's going to be multiple times. And how many times she goes, I forgot what I was thinking. So that will be next week's show. I can't wait to hear that for 15 minutes until I have to, pull the plug on it. Maybe she'll talk about her flesh-eating virus for 45 minutes. We'll find out next week on the Susie Show.
Peace.
I don't think she could do this, but anyways. Who's your co-host going to be? Doubleback?
I'll be here.
Adam?
I'll be here.
Oh, and Adam?
You too. Well, we're here. We're participating.
I don't know if I want to participate in this train wreck.
You got it. You have to.
I have a reputation to defend.
Adam's my co-host.
Okay.
I'm going to have special guests.
I can't wait. Tommy just helps himself to fucking snacks these days. Hey, Tommy, whatever. All right, well, we'll see you next week. Have a good week.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Oh, and by the way, say hi to Alex and Priscilla, who are also watching today.
Nice.
Alex Wallace, of course. Also known as Fatty Matty. See you later.
Tommy. No, he doesn't care.
Help me yourself. It's not like all you can eat buffet.
I like how he looks like he doesn't